A new survey from the University of California, Davis indicates that a majority of gun sellers also agree and believe in background checks. Looking at 1,600 federally licensed gun dealers in 2011, the director of the UC Berkeley's Violence Prevention and Research Program found that 55% of said gun dealers support comprehensive background checks despite the NRA's position on this. Now, this adds to the litany of people that think background checks are a good idea. 90% of the public, 74% of NRA members all believe in universal background checks. And now to add to that choir, 55% of those that actually sell the guns to people believe in background checks. I will say this quote until I'm blue in the face. There is no reason why an axe murderer should be able to buy enough weapons to blow up the Taliban. In our current status quo, that is very possible in many states where there are no background checks. There are straw purchasers. You can go to gun sales you can go to gun shows in Arizona and buy enough weapons to blow up the Taliban or to blow up World War II Adolf Hitler's Berlin, America. We have got to do better. We have got to protect our neighborhoods. We've got to protect our children. We've got to protect our families. I get it. And the only way we could do that is by having background checks. There's no reason for another Newtown, no reason for another Aurora, no reason for another Navy Yard. I feel as though every time I tell this story, I add another gun violence situation to it. So now we have the Navy Yard. Next week it's going to be something else. And this cannot be the status quo. And don't believe the hype that Wayne LaPierre and the NRA continues to put out there that, oh, well, if we had more people with guns, we would solve all of our problems, because that is just not true. It's just not true. Because at the Navy Yard, the guards had guns. At Newtown, the guard had a gun. It did not solve the problem. Still, people died because guns got into the wrong hands of the wrong people, because we are not working on background checks. We are not background checking all the guns that are being purchased in this country, and it's got to start today. Not only do we have a background check, we've got to add mental health to it, add a mental health registry. Bam! Let's make sure we're protecting our kids, protecting our families, protecting our communities.